What is going on, guys? We are back for episode number 5 of our Pokemon Generation Lock, and in today's episode, guys, we're gonna be making our way through Route 6, probably going through Route 11, Diglett's Cave, and SS Anne. So if you guys are happy with the episode, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Our team is pretty much level 23, so we are like 1 level away from the level cap, but we can pretty much avoid the majority of the fights moving forward for the next little bit, so I'm not super concerned about where we're at. As far as encounters go, Route 6 is a guaranteed Bellsprout, so I don't really need to worry about like what it's going to be. It's kind of just we get a Bellsprout. So we can do 1 tackle here. I am definitely not gonna be okay with this. So let's just make sure we're woken up. This should catch at this point, but Bellsprout is really just a backup Ivysaur. It's weaker in pretty much every way, shape, or form, and so even though it's a good Pokemon to kind of capture and have, it's not really super necessary for our team. Also thinking about the future, Beedrill is probably done with us after we hit Vermilion City. There just really isn't a ton of reason to use Beedrill anymore after that point. It's kind of a little bit too low in defense at this point to really be effective. You know, like it's not being used in the next gym, it's not being used. Even Erica, like, I would be really concerned about, okay, we're not gonna just have 2 Leers go down on us, so let's just get out of there. But yeah, like, it's one of those really awkward spots where, like, Erica is technically a grass gym leader, but it's also, like, the problem is also that she's part poison as well, because there aren't any Tangela's like the only one, right? So it's a challenge, right? Oh my god. Beedrill. So we'll switch Beedrill with Gyarados, because Gyarados gives us just an Intimidate user. And then let's drop some of this off. And then I'm pretty sure that we can just level up Gyarados just a little bit. Just a little bit. And then that should let us kind of do what we need to do. I do want to pick up the VS Seeker, and then let's head out here. So, we do need to get our encounter in. Oh wait, I also need to talk to this dude for the bite. Right. Okay. So in Route 11, we have a 40% chance at a Sandshrew and a 25% chance at a Drowsy. Both are perfectly fine encounters. While Drowsy is not the strongest, you know, it's at least usable. It could be very usable in this gym, and it could also be usable for Erica at least, and then it's also fairly usable for Koga as like another backup psychic type. So I think there's a lot of potential there with that. So I'm perfectly happy with both. We are gonna switch Ivysaur into the lead here. And as long as we don't get a Dugtrio and only get a Diglett, we'll be fine in here as well. I believe the Dugtrios come in at like 24 to 28, and they're evolved, and it's just a problem. So, level 18 Diglett here, I'm not gonna really risk a whole lot. I'm just gonna Leech Seed, and I'm gonna Sleep Powder. And then I'm gonna just get it down to yellow. And then I'm gonna capture it from there. I don't want to risk nothing. I want to just be smooth sailing. This is what you have Ivysaur as a starter for early game. It's free encounters because you don't knock anything out. You just slowly chip them away, and then you have plenty of opportunities to throw Pokeballs if something goes wrong. So, that's what we're doing with that. Next here, we'll pick up this Awakening just because. Sandshrew is actually the one that I kind of would prefer here. The reason I would prefer Sandshrew is because it gives me pretty much everything that I want for the next gym, but Drowsy here is perfectly fine as well. We are going to Leech Seed, we're gonna... Oh, wait, we can't... It's insomnia. It's okay. Alright. So Drowsy here is perfectly fine. Might even end up being the Pokemon that we use for the gym anyways. Is it? I guess I could do Bellsprout. Am I really gonna use Bellsprout somewhere else? Probably not, right? There is something to think about with that. There is something to think about with that. Having Dig already is really, really good. And then Drowsy here with Insomnia. Having Hypnosis, though, is really strong. It's low accuracy, but it's a really strong move. And then I do have Confusion. Although you have just no stats. Holy. Okay. So let's heal them up and let's get them ready for the gym, just so that I can kind of plan that ahead. So moving forward with them, 23, I guess, is where we want to go with it. Fury Swipes is better than Scratch. And then for Drowsy, I don't even know if Drowsy really learns a move. Headbutt. Better than Pound. Drowsy's one of those really Poison Gas. I don't think I want Poison Gas. Then I think we're fine like that. So we really end up having... Yeah, I'm definitely not risking Diglett in this next area at all. And I don't need to risk Drowsy either. Kadabra is definitely the stronger of the two. Like, for sure. 56 and 50 on speed is just incredible. But this one's definitely a little bit more bulky on the special side. So there's a pros and cons to both. But we don't really need any of that right now. I think the Intimidate is just the best for Gyarados to be, on our team. So let's head down to the SSN and see what we can do here. I'm pretty sure that it's a pretty straightforward map to get down here. I do want to make sure that Ivysaur is the lead here, but I think it's head down here. This is free. You don't have to actually like worry about anybody for this. And then it's the second door is rest. And I think this dude's skippable. Yeah, this dude's skippable, so we're good here. And then I don't think that the other dude is skippable. I think that that one is like you have to fight it. So we'll lead with Gyarados. And yeah, I think the girl's skippable, but the guy isn't. If I remember correctly. Oh my goodness, just throwing. Okay, you don't even have to fight the girl from the straightaway. That's pretty good. Okay. Yep, heal me up. And then let's go pick up this. And Brick Break's really strong. Like, really, really strong. Getting it this early, too, is also crazy. Although I don't think I want to stick it on Mankey just yet. Because realistically, it's a strong enough move that I should be saving it for, like, when I'm prepping an Elite Four team. Because you can only use these items once in this game. There isn't anyone else to fight, so this is just going to be a straight up... There's no one else to fight. So I can either do one of two things. I can lead Pidgeotto and have a Pidgeotto war. Or I can lead with Gyarados, get the Intimidate drop, and then kind of play that game from there. I think we'll do Pidgeotto because I don't want to get into a situation where I go up against his Charmeleon and kind of feel like I'm getting rocked a little bit. I think that would be really sucky. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna quick attack here. Everything is the same damage potential, so it's quick attack versus quick attack, and I do more damage. Perfect. I think I want to at least keep Pidgeotto around in case something happens. So quick attack is really, really useful right now. So I can go to Mankey. Hyper Fang's gonna hurt. A crit will be annoying, but Karate Chop does one shot. Yeah. And then this will most likely bring in Kadabra, but it was gonna bring in Kadabra anyways. So from here, switch into Gyarados. This is my best special wall, so it's kind of like double edge of it. As long as I don't get hit with the confusion and get confused, I'm okay. Yeah, Bite does a ton and can potentially flinch, but we get Kinesis, which I believe lowers our accuracy. Yeah. I'll still go for Bite, and of course we miss the first one right away, and then we get disabled right after that. Okay, we'll tackle here. Okay, so Kadabra is down and out, and that just leaves the Charmeleon. Which we should kind of wall for the most part. I'm not super concerned about this. This is what we brought Gyarados for. Disabled, no more, and we're outspeeding it, so we may as well go for Bite and see if we can get flinches, even though it's slightly weaker. And then we'll just tackle here. Okay, so Charmeleon is down and out. No more worries about this. At least you're raising your Pokemon. Yeah. I heard there was a Cut Master on board, but he was just a seasick old man. Cut itself is really useful. Yup, it'll be handy. You should go see him. Smell ya. What's with the catchphrase smell ya? Where does that, how does that even, like, that's just nasty, bro. Okay, you know what? Wild story, actually. There was like this, like, it's not really a big deal now, like it's been a couple years, right? So it's not really a big deal, but I was working at this store, right? And these two teenagers coming in, and they were like not really doing anything. They were just kind of like checking out the stuff and just kind of talking or whatever. And then this like old guy came in, and like he was trying to fight him. Apparently, somewhere else in the mall, he thought that they did something to him or made fun of him or whatever. But yeah. Anyways, he goes right up behind them, and he like hard sniffs, like just going behind him, and but he's like fist clenched and he's like ready to go or whatever. And then like I'm just like, bro, like what are you doing? And like this is like this like 60-year-old guy that's like doing this to like a couple of teenagers, and I'm like, what are you doing? Like, anyways, wild story. So this is what the whole smell ya thing throws me off for, because it's like, what are you actually doing? Why are you saying smell ya? Anyways, I digress. Let's move on from the SSN here. And then realistically, we need to figure out what our team is against. Lieutenant Search has 3 Pokemon and 24 is the ace. 3 Pokemon and 24 is the ace. Okay. That is good information. I mean, we're already on level anyways, so like we're fine, but we can definitely take on this gym right now and then be good. Yep. So obviously Gyarados is not going to be here. So we do need to switch our team up. I could technically actually just bring them. Do I actually think that Gyarados is going to be like a fairly permanent member now though? Probably not, right? Because without a water move, it's kind of just intimidate fodder. So I think we drop this for Diglett. Diglett feels like a lock. Obviously, I'm not risking Pidgeotto. And then really it's a question of, do I think that I just want Mankey here? Do I think that Mankey is just fine enough for it? It's not very good against Voltorb, right? Like, Voltorb is not really what I have it for. But, like, there is a Magnemite to worry about, right? No. Not in this generation, it's Pikachu. Okay, so if it's Pikachu... I think we drop Mankey as well. I have no idea what I want in replacement of Pikachu for this right here, but... I don't think that I want to be risking Mankey like that. I think Mankey's gonna come in real handy against like things like Giovanni. It's so unfortunate too, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Pokemon weak to electric in this gym. Now I could go Bellsprout and just go, you know what, YOLO. But I don't think that it's like smart to be risking that at all. It might actually be that we just go with Kadabra and go, we need something fast. 44. Like, even going for Kadabra, like with the spoon, 56 is probably the strongest move we have, right? Oh, it's not even close. It's not even close. So let's actually go with Kadabra here and just have a fast Pokemon to wrap it up. I think that feels pretty good. And then Psybeam will pick up as well. And then Reflect. I think we get rid of Teleport because it doesn't do anything in this generation. So with the Twisted Spoon, this is 65. It's an auto go for. And then Reflect gives us like a defensive capability, which does help a little bit. Yeah. I mean, we're just rocking speed here. 54, 56. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to put in Diglett to start anyways, and then I need to put Cut on Diglett as well. I'm not teaching Cut to Ivysaur. So we'll do this. And I guess we'll drop Fury Swipes for it. And then I guess we're kind of saying that Dig's only 60 in this game. I keep forgetting that too. Magnitude is technically stronger, but it's not guaranteed damage. Alright, let's just take care of this gym. Let's just take care of it right now. Get it done with. Here. And then I guess we could also go back, get Flash. Not that I really need Flash. Like, I feel like I can get my way through the area just fine, but... so I can do two things. I can try to dodge every trainer here. The thing is, I'm gonna get stuck here for sure. I believe I have done series where this is like the longest part of the entire game. Okay. Like, this is the most painful part of this game. And it's completely random too, isn't it? Okay. Back one more again. And then this dude snipes through the end of all of this. Magnitude, bye. Okay, get off my screen. Alright. Come on. Okay. Switch. Switch. All resets again. And then this dude says, okay, magnitude, get it back. Okay. Okay, now at least I don't have to worry about the dudes here, though, but still. Hey, the second buzzer! Oh my god! Alright. Diglett, you need to just get the experience anyways, so we're fine. Oh my god, quick attack does so much damage. Can we not? That does not make me feel good about Diglett, honestly. Okay, we can get to level 24 because that's what the actual cap is. And then really, what do I want to do here? So I can do the safe thing and I can lead with Ivysaur and just kind of chill out. I can lead with Ivysaur and just kind of chill out. Or I can go with Diglett and just go, you know what? We need to be faster than everything. The biggest problem here, though, that this team is all fast. But I guess if Diglett goes down, I don't need Diglett anywhere else in this region, right? I really don't. And is going for Dig stronger than going for Magnitude? Probably, yeah. Also a couple levels higher here. I guess I dig. I'm gonna dig every time. I'm gonna dig every time. We're gonna get through it. The one thing about this that really sucks though too is that I'm actually using up Kadabra here as well. Alakazam's a really cool Pokemon. Not being able to use it after this. Okay. Get through here. And then realistically right now it's a 3v1. So it's whatever. We're in a good spot. I can dig here. Quick attack does so much damage. And you kind of threw. You kind of threw. I'm gonna say you go for a heal, so I'm not gonna... I'm gonna Magnitude and hope for a high roll. And we get 9. Beautiful. 9 gives us a KO. Diglett does one-shot everybody. We are good. Okay. So Lieutenant Surge defeated. Now that's a shocker. You're the real deal, kid. Fine then. Take the Thunder Badge. Gladly accept. The Thunder Badge cranks up your Pokemon's speed. It also lets you use Fly, lightning quick anytime, kid. You're a special kid. Take this, kid. Just calls you kid every single time. All the way through. Okay, anyways, let's get out of here. Oh, what's up with you, bro? Match with electric. Boogie woogie woogie. Okay. So, from here, we're still actually gonna need Cut, which is a little annoying. But what we can do... Yeah. We gotta head back. That does technically allow us to pick up Seismic Toss if we want it. It does also allow us to pick up an old Amber if we want it. But there's not really a ton that we really need. Diglett here is gonna go back in the PC. It's just not a very strong Pokemon outside of it. I think we're getting very close to the point where I can just keep Kadabra on the team now. I definitely want to throw Pidgeotto back in. I actually kind of want to throw Mankey back in. And then low-key, as much as I like Gyarados, I don't think that I need it right now for anything in particular. And so I think this is just the cooler team to kind of keep around. Ground types are kind of... Like, here's the way I look at it, right? Like, technically, Diglett and Bellsprout both resist electric. And that's sort of kind of what I'm using the roll for. So, it's fine, right? Like, I don't really need that. Then you get into, like, water types are, like, in their own category, right? Very, very strong. You need a water type, but Gyarados has no water type moves, and so effectively it's right now currently just a flying type. The fact that it's a flying type puts it in line with literally all of these guys and makes it kind of bad. Psychic, good. Psychic is good. Psychic is interesting. Psychic is powerful. And then really everything else here, Beedrill, Meowth, and the fact that you already have a normal flying type makes all of these redundant as well. So like all of this, all down here is just sort of kind of like, you're good, but like I'm never using you over what we're kind of using. And then like, this is like, okay. But also a backup to what we're currently using. So like all these go down here, but like our real team is these four, right? We get everything covered out of those four. Currently Butterfree would actually be, it's okay, but like at the same time, Ivysaur does what it does, and then Kadabra is the only psychic move, and so like, or Psychic is the only psychic move, and so like it's the same outcome. I feel like this is just what our team is. This is just what our team is. We got 4 Pokemon. They're decent Pokemon too. They're fast. We got a fast one in there. Actually, we got 2 pretty fast ones in there. The only thing is we don't have cut on this, which means I'm gonna have to add cut, and I don't really want to do that. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna wrap today's episode right here. So thanks everyone for watching. Click like the video, subscribe if you really liked it, and we'll see you guys in the next one.